Hello. Hello.
Hello there, Ray here, guys. Welcome to the stream. Today's Saturday, January 28th. You guys are having a great weekend so far. We had a lot going on. Minecraft 1.20 update, and more recently, last Tuesday, at the new trimmed armor. Pretty crazy. Brings a lot of different new items to the game with a single update. Welcome in, Not Found. Hamburgers here. THK, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Appreciate that. Getting us going on the biddy board as well. And Rick coming in with 10 biddies saying, hello, Rays. This is your daily dose of bits. THK also saying hello. How you guys doing? Had a great start. We also reached our sub goal for our stream. So thanks everybody who's been using Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, or coming in and purchasing a tier 1 sub. Really helps me out. Me put more time towards streaming. Curse Adams also here. Get the same ad 3 times in a row. I see that sometimes. I see that like on TV. Sometimes it seems like that's the only one they can play or something. It's like playing 3 times in a row. Just Jum, welcome in. Oh, Normie's here. Hey, Julian. Got so many familiar faces. If you guys haven't seen my new video I put out, it is up on my YouTube channel. The mods maybe put a pull up asking who has seen my new YouTube video. Get that. Cover tons of different questions people have about the new trim armor. And we also look at the rarest variation. In today's video, we're going to look at how you can kind of collect every single one. We're probably going to go out to each of the different structures and look at that. And we're also looking at our results about rarest one. There's a few different ways you could interpret results. Take a look at those as well. Okay, awesome. There's a poll up. You guys want to take part in the poll? If you guys haven't already joined all my social links, I'll throw them up there in chat as we get the stream going. They're also on screen underneath the stream. Okay, I'm gonna let everybody know who is a subscriber of mine. Also have the bell notification turned on. That we are starting up our stream. I did see one more question that someone asked related to the armor. Pretty good question. Check it out once we get going. Hey, welcome in, Alpaca. you guys are new to the stream, be sure to join me as a follower. It doesn't cost me anything. Just click that little follower heart button underneath the stream. You guys get access to some lovely points to buy stuff with, and also some free emotes you can spam the chat up with. If you haven't already seen my new video that I put out earlier this morning, check it out. Cover a lot of different things, 20 different things, all to do with the armor. Okay, so now we're going to go for all the 1.20 trim armor collection, all the different, I think, tablets. When I say tablets, I mean templates. Templates make more sense, right? Because it's like a, yeah, templates, because it's like you're using that to like sketch. I don't know if you guys ever got into like sewing. There's like sewing templates. So like the sewing templates show you how, like a pattern kind of that goes over top of like what you're sewing, like a t-shirt, and then use that pattern to make like details or clothes or stuff like that. So I guess it does have a lot of reference to that. And then like the different colors that you put on armor, that's like the coloring you use. Yeah, thanks to Dev, he provided me a world with all the different armor stands on it. I didn't look how he did it. Looks like he did falling blocks or something. Okay, sent those two announcements out. Community tab, also on my Twitter. Okay, looks good. Also, thanks to drink up their CPU. The voice good. I'm also on the Discord. Oh yeah, there's Dev's actually in the chat. Okay. I also got Hamburger here too. I guess Dev's in the voice call, I should say. Boj. Hey. Familiar face. I think we're ready to go. I guess I could get my foot controller going again. So far that's been quite helpful. During these streams where we're doing a lot of flying about and moving. So here is the world with all the different armor. Oh, this looks pretty. Like the diamond on the gold. Which one's the square again? Oh yeah, the warden one. I don't remember the vex pattern. It's the Y one, okay. Dude, that one looks nice. Netherite. Oh, this one looks... Isn't it weird how, on some parts of the chain, it looks very purple, on some parts it looks more lavender? Like right on this headband. Wow, that got really dark right there. These kind of look like skeletons. Yeah, the coloring really changes on chain. Here that I guess they're not quite lined up because of the like there's no iron variation. This row is like slightly shorter. If you compare, oh, this is also dark here. Okay. Oh, Alt key says bug. Maybe just this pattern in general. Just no matter like what color it's on, and it's pretty dark. And that was like a, what do you want to call that? Like a zebra pattern, a bee pattern, bumblebee. Yeah, it's almost like black. Jum says, I wonder, do I lay a difference between the different types? Oh yeah, that's the one thing we want to test. Were you the one asking that question in my comments? Yeah, let's hop into the testing world and test that. I think it's going to be all the same, but we got that first. This. Let me do. I'm gonna lay that piece and drop that piece. Yeah, it's all considered like. Oh, netherite armor. You just drop a plain one. Vice versa. Kind of like enchantments and all this. Yeah, so here's the. I think this was the rarest one, and then I think on this side I put the other one. I'll show you guys the math behind it. It's a little bit opinionated. Like you can kind of, you might think like one's might a little bit rarer than the other one. That, and then we'll pull up this. This is math behind it. Not New World. Another Fortress Temple. Always darker. Another Fortress Temple is always darker, says Julian. Okay. That's the striped one. The ribbed one, I guess it's called. No, I wasn't the commoner. I didn't realize it was already asked. Yeah, there was a question that was asked actually very recently, just on my video I just uploaded. And you asked it too. That question was never asked in my original video. Which kind of surprised me. Although the second world I gave you says not found. Okay. Is there a difference with it? I didn't know if there was a difference if I. Okay, I'll download that. Nothing much, okay. So I did have some people ask how I came up with the rarest armor set. So this is what we've been working on the last few streams. So we took the chance of finding a template in a chest. That information might be in the Wikipedia now. but I got this information from Tiz Awesomeness. He looked at the Minecraft code and looked into where you find each of the templates, like which chest you can find them in, and then what the probability of finding them. The lady's pushing me around. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna be smithing. Oh no, smithing. Okay, yeah, it does have the probabilities. Chance. Correct, 11%. Other template, 11%. Saying a 9%. Oh, this is saying a 9% for both. Yes, this Java, yeah. Let's compare this with 20%. These chances look much higher than what I was given. I guess these are numbers, these aren't percentages, but this would be a 20% chance, right? We move it over to desperate 20%. Let's just make sure these look like they're the same. The 20% are the jungle and the villager outpost. Also the ocean monument, which is essentially killing Elder Guardian. They don't have I don't see any Elder Guardian here or ocean. That looks okay. Then we had these are 11% ones. 11% ones included Desert Pyramid, shipwreck. I guess call it Desert Temple. Yep, 7%. Also, shipwreck didn't matter which chests, they're all 11%. Okay, that looks good. And then Stronghold. What is this? This is 4%? They got about the same thing. That's Ancient City. Yep. Bastion. Yeah, most of the bastions are all the snout one. All about that. The End City, also yes. Another fortress. Another fortress they're showing yes. Woodland Mansion. Yep. Stronghold. Stronghold, they're showing 9%. Showing 9%. Way Tiz Awesome sent me it. He said it was one in 11 chance for the libraries. Let's pull up our calculator again. I mean, it's possible for the wiki to be wrong. What is a 1 divided by 11 chance? Oh, that is a 9%. Okay. That's probably how I got the 9%. So he's saying it's 1 in 21 for the corridors. One 11 for the chest. This both is awesome, and then we can agree that it comes to the third type of chest you can find it in a stronghold, which is the 4-way one. That it doesn't ever have a chance of producing it. That seems to be the only disagreement. Altar chest. Oh, they call them altar chest. And this one, next one, storage room. I guess that's storage room. When that talked about the library. Libraries do have the chance of the template. They're showing a 1 in 11. That's what he also wrote for that one. There's just disagreement seems to be on this one. He put this one as more rare. I'll just message him, see what he says. How do I copy? How do I copy a link of a very specific spot on here? Copy link address maybe? I thought there's a way to copy very specifically where you're pointing. Well, I'll just ask, do you, if Wiki is wrong on, what do they call these? Alter chest being 9%. Hey, no one. Come in. The bot responded to the other bot. If this is a 9% chance, should be able to kind of see this in game because he's saying it's a 1 in. Okay, where's stronghold? Stronghold, saying a 4% chance, saying like twice as rare. We should be able to possibly see this in game. If we do loot, give on loot, then we want to go to a go on a structure. Portal. First funnel. Craft structure. No. Chest. There it is. Chest. Then we want to end or stronghold. See, there is a couple different types of strongholds. There's library, crossing, and corridor. I think it's corridor. Oh, I just put it in my inventory. Okay. Well, go into inventory. These are corridors. 3. 4, 5, 7. Okay. It's on the 11th one. We got one. Got another one. 12th. 13th. We got another one. 15th. 15th. Okay. Okay, Tiz Awesome says the wiki is wrong. I don't know, I did like 35 of them, I got 3. That's like about 10%. So it's a rough estimate. Okay. Tiz Awesome said he's gonna update the wiki. That's sweet. Cool. We're able to figure that out. Go back to the document. I think other than that, I think all our numbers match up with the Wikipedia. Let's just check the bash or the bash. That's right. Treasure chest. There's a couple different types of bash chest. There's a generic chest, bridge chest, Hoglin table. Oh, that's what I wanted to look up. I want to double check the loot. Okay. So there's the bridge loot, specific to that. The new ones have a chance at other things. The templates. Bedrock one, and it's the generic. This loots appear in chests throughout all types of bastion. This one also contains both templates. Long template. And the treasure one. 100% chance of dropping, of giving you the nether grade upgrade. Okay. But we might have been doing our math a little bit wrong when we were doing the bastions, because what we did, we didn't look at what specific type of bastion, but I guess we were just testing for, the snout one. So the snout one, we just checked, and on average, each bastion remnant had 8.2 chests. And pretty much every chest, we're just talking about the snout one, every chest has the same chance of producing the snout, no matter what type of bastion. But we can change our, well, I guess might be correct. And we looked at the netherite upgrade. The netherite upgrade has this about 3% chance in all chests except the treasure one. The treasure one has a 100% chance. I think that's going to change our statistics. So let's tweak. Let's figure out what those are going to be. Here's some of the math behind it. So on average, every remnant has 8.2 chests. What's the chance of a remnant being a particular type? I think every remnant's going to be like just going to be 1 in 4 chance of being 1 in 4 types. But we do have this lovely image right here, where it shows all the different remnants. There's these are the housing one with the bed. There's one with the saddle. It's the Oglin one. The one with, that's supposed to be lantern. I guess that's supposed to be the bridge one, and then chest one is supposed to be the treasure one. Does it seem like they're evenly distributed? Seems so. Seems like each one just. So if there's a 1 in 4 chance, of actually being a treasure one, how do we figure that out? This would be the normal chance of finding a bastion, netherite upgrade template inside of just a random chest. But I remember 1 out of 4 chests. We're gonna write this down. Bigger. Right here. One out of four bastions are going to be the treasure one. And out of the treasure one, 2 chests out of the 8 that you typically find are going to be, so 2 divided by 8.2. That's going to be the that's going to be ones that actually will guarantee a 100% chance, which will boost this number up a little bit. I guess this doesn't really determine what is going to be the rarest, but it will tell you a chance of finding a upgrade per bastion that you loot. So you loot a bastion, what's the chance of you actually finding an upgrade? So how do we do this math? I guess we could just type it in. Let's just say, so essentially what we're looking for is, I guess this rarity total. This is like how many templates you are expected to find if you loot all structures in a 10,000 by 10,000 area, both overworld, nether, and end dimension. That's kind of what we're focused on. Let's just run the statistics into our calculator and see what we get. So let's say we do go ahead and we loot. Let's say we loot all the bastions in that area, which we figured out to be around 80 bastions. And if we do the math correctly, each bastion has about 2 or 8.2 chests, and then each of those chests has a 3% chance of producing a template. So you can see this is how we got our number 21. So on average, you get 21 templates. But we also got to figure out, once in a while we're going to run into those really nice treasure chest. So out of the 80, 1/4 of them are going to be the treasure ones. Okay. And then out of the 8 chests that they normally have, 2 chests times this 2, they're all going to always have guaranteed 2 chests that will have a 100% chance. So we're guaranteed 40 upgrades, right? Does that seem right? So if we add this 40 with this, maybe I should make 2 rows. 2 rows for this one. Let's add another row. Let's we duplicate. Copy. There, row below. Paste. Grubot says I broke a shulker and try inventory is corrupted. Can't join the server. Oh, can you, Grubot, can you ping a Minecraft administrator on my Discord? They'll have to probably wipe your inventory. Otherwise, someone online is going to have to clear your inventory the second you log in. You can ask somebody in chat if they want to do that for you. Okay, so this one, Bastion upgrade, Bastion general, Bastion general, Bastion average. So this one's gonna include this one. So it's gonna be equals. We're taking this times the 1/4. This 0.25. And then we're going to times it 2. Then we're going to add this number to it. See if we get the right number. That looks right. Yeah. We figured we're guaranteed 4 upgrade templates on top of all the other ones that we loot, which is 21. So it's definitely worth going straight for the good ones. Hopefully I did that math right. That means like the templates aren't that rare. Like if you did loot a 10,000 by 10,000 area, which is quite a bit, you would find 61 templates. Compared to if you did the same thing for a stronghold, you'd only get about 1. If you did the same thing for a woodland mansion, you only get about a 1/3 chance. Oof. So the question is now, should I sort these by how rare they are? Yeah, you have to keep logging in Groobot, and then you just happen to get your inventory cleared the second you log in. Someone has to be constantly like spamming it right as you join. Like as soon as you see your name, hit the enter key. Not easy to do, but you can do it without. Oh, you just placed repeating command. Oh yeah, I forgot we did turn command blocks. Okay, so far, Mike. I think the document here is good. Like it's so far, it looks like it's correct. So let's move these around and figure out which one. I'm gonna leave these 2 at the top because these are special. These are just another great upgrades. Let's figure out which one's rare. I still think Stronghold will be slightly more rare because it's non-renewable, not like once that's just a limited amount of strongholds. I'm gonna leave that one up there. And then this is, you guys are asking like how I got the pillager outpost as being 3rd. You just look at the number. You see this number is pretty low. And same thing for desert pyramids. And it could just been unlucky. I mean, it did check a 10,000 area, which seems like a big area, but could be some randomness. Maybe there wasn't that many deserts in it. That I would think that Jungle Temple would be more rare. But you gotta remember, Jungle Temple has twice as likely to actually find something inside of it. But then again, I guess it also has half the chest. But maybe I should. Yeah, they're pretty close. Hard to say which one's in which order. People are saying ancient cities. We're like, aren't ancient cities rare? Well, they're really not that rare if you know where they're at. Yeah, and they have so many chests. They have so many chests that it kind of offsets it. What else we got? We got this one, the 18 one. End city. People are also asking about end cities. And I don't know, why did end cities have so many? Oh, just because there's so many end cities. I guess there's just a lot of end cities. That must be the only thing. There's a lot of end cities in a 10,000 by 10,000 area, as you can probably imagine. Because it's not specific to biomes. Because a lot of these other ones, they need specific biomes. Well, you remember once you get to end dimension, it's all in islands for the most part. and they all have that chance of like producing entity. So Evie, you have to ask to get opt by my Minecraft administrators on my Discord. Just ping them with the screenshot of your 50 hours. And then next is Ocean Monuments. Ocean Monuments use other guardians. There's just a lot of ocean in general, I guess. I have a big number. And then shipwrecks. I knew shipwrecks would be one of the most because when we were looking at shipwrecks, there were just so many shipwrecks in the map. So that makes sense. I mean, look at that. We found 370 approximately shipwrecks in a 10,000 by 10,000 area. That's insane. Next up is Nether Fortress, which there's 320 Nether Fortresses in 10,000. That's another big number. And Bastions, it looks like the most common thing you can find is probably the snout one. This doesn't take into account like how difficult it is to traverse different places. Like obviously traversing the Nether is more difficult, even with Elytra. It depends if you know the seed. Like this only takes into account if you know the seed. You know the seed, know exactly where the structure's at. In theory, there's more of these like per area. If you want to say like which one's actually like hard to get, yeah, you know, it might be hard to get Bastions because there's Piglin Brutes there. Fortresses are also in the Nether dimension. They're just hard to traverse the Nether even with Elytra. Ocean Monuments I think are fairly easy to find by flying over top of Elytra, so are shipwrecks. Mining fatigue might be annoying. End cities aren't too difficult because the terrain is just so flat. Once you get Elytra, you can just fly around. You gotta remember this whole objective is like endgame, so you gotta kind of remember this from the perspective of endgame. Ancient cities are kind of hard because they are underground, even if you know where they're at. I'm using a seed. It'll be difficult. Jungle temples, they're just kind of uncommon. Desert pyramids. Desert pyramids. I don't know, they're very close to being the same as jungle temples. There are outposts. Outposts are just less likely because there's only one chest per outpost. Woodland Mansion. Everybody knows Woodland Mansions are quite rare. 10,000 by 10,000 area, we figured it was like just one Woodland Mansion. They also don't have that many chests. They have a lot of chests, but not all of them can produce loot. So on average, even though the Woodland Mansions are quite large, they only had about 7 chests inside them. Strongholds. Oh yeah, we didn't do the stronghold math. Did we? No. Okay, let's do the stronghold math. So this is a math for normal for corridor. There's also a separate math for For the other stronghold. I guess we could do Bastion. Stronghold. I could just do Stronghold Corridor. Alter. Let's just alter math. And this one's going to be average. So, or maybe I should do library, and we'll do a third one. And this one will be average. The library, we figured there's 3.5 there's about 3.5 chests per stronghold that are library ones. And libraries have different probability than the other ones. Right? Yeah, libraries are 21% chance for the altar ones. Or 1 in 21. So we said the 1/21 was the 5% chance. And then there's also a 1 in 11 chance for library ones, which is a 9/09. So this one, I'll change that probability. So there's a higher chance of finding them inside of a library. So you're gonna find about 1 every stronghold. That's an altar, about 2 every library. Now, in this one, we're going to add these up. So we're going to say equal this one plus this one. There. And we'll just clear the information from here. Not relevant. I guess I should do the same thing here. I can also box these in. That way you can kind of see these are all one thing. We can do the same thing for the Bastion. Copy that. Dirt. Hello. So netherite general, netherite treasure. Treasure. Like that. The treasure loot is 100% chance, so it's 1. And there is... Oh, how do we do this? There's 2 chests. Actually, I don't know how I do this. This was the average. Remove this? No, I can't remove this. What is this number? This is just some math. How can I do this? Okay, let me just move this down. Call this one treasure. Treasure one has a 1% chance. And let's just run these stats through a calculator. So if there is 8.2 chest per bastion, but only 1/4 of those are going to be treasure ones. That means 2 chests out of every random bastion is going to be treasure one. And those 2 chests are guaranteed to be 100% chance. That seems like kind of a low number. Yeah, let's just put 2 here and see what happens. 2. Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. I don't think I'm gonna do this. I'll have to like deduct it from that one or something. Anyways, on average you get about 61 templates. Let's also box this one. Okay, looks pretty good. Rarity, other upgrades. Stronghold. Then these are other rarities. Lowest to highest. I think that'll work. What do you guys think? Hey Chill, welcome in. It's the first time here. Great to see new people. You guys are new to stream. Sure to hit that follow button. That's new to stream. Y'all's got Taff. Alpaca says, what did I miss? We sorted these from the most common one, it looks like is the Bastion Snout. And then the rarest one is either like the Woodland Mansion or the Stronghold. If you're like a multiplayer, probably. That's what we figured out. I think these are all pretty decent stats. Kind of hard to tell, like I said, if it's Desert Temple versus Jungle Temple, which ones might be rarer. Might just be harder to find Jungle Temples than desert ones. I think the desert ones just pop out more. People also traverse deserts more than they do jungles. So that's the rarity factor. Well, let's go find these actual in our testing world. Morris says, "Hey Ray, love your YouTube videos. First time catching a stream. Welcome in. Always great to see new faces." Have you guys seen my new video that I put out this morning, a couple hours ago? Let's locate ancient city. Still want to get a recording of like showing like each of the different structures. Or says, yeah, your new video literally just popped up in my recommendations. That's awesome. So I'm gonna do another video that's gonna be related to this. Oh, this is no, this is campfire. Another video related to the templates. It's just gonna be a video like showing how to get each of the templates, and then I'll probably reference to some other videos. Like when I'm talking about how to like loot bastions, I'll be like, hey, I already have a video that talks about how to loot bastions. Check out that video, kind of thing, right? I think, what does anybody know specifically what the ice one looks like? I'm looking for the ice box one, because that one doesn't actually provide the new loot. I thought it actually had ice on it. Can you see the ice? Let's just double check the video. I think it also stands up. There's a pressure plate on it. Should be noticeable. I want to get a recording of that saying like, hey, this is not one of the structures to find stuff inside of. Okay, we're talking about a ancient city. File structure. Oh, maybe they don't have pictures. I could use a structure block to actually summon one of these in. Let's try that. Maybe that might be good enough. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, you can actually pretty much summon any structure individually. They also got the place command now, and the place command. I have to do this. Get the not available. You got to do something else. Your structures. Okay, it's your end city. Minecraft. I think I have to type on all this. I can never remember. Does anybody know exactly how this goes? Structures. Oh, below location. Well, that's where they're located. But if you want to sell them with the structure block, Move the before the structure. This. Minecraft. Structure. Ancient city. Just a blank before structure. I don't remember that part. Okay. Oh, I just added it back in again. You don't need structures. This. Ancient city slash. What they're showing is they're showing ancient city, and then within the ancient city there's something called structures, and within the structures is this. So I think I do need to put the word structures in, right? I had to watch my video if I want to know how to do this. Structures, icebox. I should give an example. I've done this one before. I've done these center ones. They're right here. So I had to do ancient cities and then probably slash city centers slash ancient city structure. What am I doing wrong? Is that what I have? Let's remove the NBT thing. Oh, yep, you got it right. Okay. Okay. Now, if I could somehow remember how to do this each time, I guess potentially remove the NBT thing. Follow this tree. With that. Okay. Anyways, this is what it looks like. Kind of put it right on top of this. Maybe I should put some. I'll remove. Okay. Now I'll record this. Good. Okay, so let me just double check. It says not found ice. Okay. Except the chest found here, down inside of what's called the icebox structure. This one will always have these type of stuff in it. These will always have this type of stuff. I think that's from the previous thing. Yeah. Paste it on top of something else. Okay, that's fine. Remove that jigsaw block. These will always have this type of stuff. There's a warden out there. Oh, it's just on top. Scary. Or the warden try to go right down inside there. Come in there. I'm after you. Okay, so we got all the recordings needed for Ancient City. I can't remember what other ones we got completed. Let me just check and see what I got. Ancient City. I think we recorded the shipwreck yesterday. Did we record the Woodland Mansion? Oh, we record the Stronghold. Both type of Stronghold ones. Okay, let's record the other ones. Oh, we did do the Bastions too, right? I think we recorded both type of Bastions. We talked about... Definitely remember talking about the Treasure one and other ones too. Okay. So I'm gonna just move down my list. Let's go first to a Woodland Mansion. I can't remember if we recorded Woodland Mansion. Locate. Mansion. Ooh. Dungeon. Ah, there's a... Oh yeah, yeah, Vex. Okay, so this is a perfect one because they don't have a chance in these chests. There's 26 chests. 26 chests, and what was the other one? 42. 42. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 7, 13, 26. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's find a different normal chest. Actually, can. I don't know if that one would produce it or not. Supposedly they all can produce it. Maybe we should just check the Wikipedia. Talk about Woodland Mansions. How many different types of loot do they have? Each room in the match means 3 pools. Following. The difference too. Yeah, cool. They show all the different rooms on here. So there's this one. This is before 1.20. This is after 1.20. And this is Bedrock. Okay, so I guess there's only like one loot table. At least that's what it appears. I don't know if that's correct though, because like that one we opened up with tree just had a axe. Let's see if we can find the actual structure. Yeah, I always forget they have cave spider spawners. Kind of cool. Or is it just a spider one? So this one has a chest. Oh, so in this chest, all there is just flowers, right? Oh, so our calculation might be a little bit off. This is random loot. This chest, random loot. There's another chest, 28. These are just empty. I guess it can have some sap. I guess we have saplings in there. Oh yeah, this is the one with the accent. See? Oh yeah, the better condition can get the efficiency one. leather helmet. Why? Why would they give you efficiency leather helmet? So our results might be a little bit off because we just counted all the chests except for these. But okay, well we'll record each of these type of chests. Where was those ones again with the 3-1? Because those are good examples. Except for rooms with the specific chests, like the tree one, which will only produce the axe, the iron axe. Find some more and use them as examples. Like all these storage rooms? Probably. Well, there are two different types of storage rooms, which always have their chests empty. Any more chests that we could use for examples? Oh, what was this one? No, those are some. Sneak. Using my X-ray to find chests. I think this would be one of the ones that would reduce the template. We'll just put one in there. X. That is the Y one. Here. Inside of mansions, there are the random chests, which have a 1 in 21 chance of actually producing the Vex armor trim temp. The Vex armor trim. I also want to record like how to find these structures. So for the woodland mansion, like you just ask villager to sell you those maps. We just need a villager. Photographer. Hammer. I want a baby. Whoosh. Now you can buy a Ocean Explorer map from a villager as a cartographer. Okay, I'll use that. We'll use that in a bit. Go finish unlock this guy. Still not unlocked. Okay. Perhaps. Done. See what it sells. The easiest way to find a woodland mansion without the seed is to purchase a Woodland Explorer map from a cartographer, from a higher level cartographer. What is that brown speck at the very top? The end of the world, guys. Then by holding the map pointing north, and your character being the little white dot, you can keep moving closer until eventually you will pop up onto the map and you will load in the mansion. Go check out what this other thing is over here. Closed. Huh. I don't know what it was. You guys seen that little brown speck in the top of the map? Not sure. Okay, let's go. Let's do the ocean one next. We just recorded mansion. I don't know if I need to explain to people like how to like be wary of mobs in there. I guess we just record a second about it. Be wary of the hostile mobs which are inside of this. That's good. Okay, go to locate structure monument. Ooh. What, there's ocean monument here? Oh my gosh, there is. Looks like it's been taken over by ice. Would not be a good one. Sponge room is full of sponges. They always have this magma? Might just be because of the ice. Okay, let's find a different one. Oh, the shipwrecks are over here too. These are so funny. I think we already recorded the shipwreck one. Okay. What else can we record? Let's do a desert pyramid. Remember if I recorded that one? Not really desert. Oh, it's right there. Oh, it is kind of hidden. What? Why are we getting such ugly looking spawns? How do you even know this one's there? Doesn't show up. Okay, I don't want to use that one for the video. We do got jungle here. Let's check out for jungle people. There we go. Is there just 2 chests in here? Yeah, there's this one. Other one behind. Okay. I should give myself a Lytra and make it somewhat realistic. Jungle temples can also be found just by flying. Wow, that seems really laggy. Jungle temples can also be found just by flying over top of jungles, and you will see the structure. Once inside, all you have to do is mine over here. Once inside, all you have to do is mine in this corner over here, and then that is where there is the chest. If you crouch and click at the same time, you can go ahead and check it. Also check this. Put the temple thing in there. The jungle one is the mossy one, right? The wild one. I think it's this one. Wild, yeah. Okay, the next spot you mine is like right. Right. Also can mine this one outside. Temples only have 2 chests, and the other one is just over here. And if you hop down here, each of these chests have a 1 in 5 chance of producing the wild armor trim. The durability on the pickaxe has been used. Oh, that's fine. I'm just trying to make it look somewhat like realistic, because sometimes people ask my videos like how do you do that in survival kind of thing? Because a lot of times I design stuff in creative, so I don't always have that perspective of what it would be like. Okay, so we record that one. I don't remember what order we're going in. Or we're starting at the top. Let's finish up the stronghold one. We recorded inside of it. I'm gonna do like a little small tutorial and explain how to find each of them. Find the stronghold, just use Eyes of Ender and follow them out. until the eyes directly go into the ground. Then from here, just dig down safely. Until you find yourself inside of the stronghold. Okay, I recorded the part of us looting different chests, and I talked about the probabilities. Did I talk about? Put the chest up on top of these things, we'll never produce them. I don't know if I recorded that bit. Oh, there's amethyst there. Oh yeah, we've seen this one. This is where the amethyst almost destroyed the chest. Cutting into the room a little bit. Huh, I wonder why I put... Why did I put the stone up there? Did I just like try to place it on top of it? Fascinating. Go to the next one. Bell Mansion, Villager Outpost. Do that one. Wow, 2,000 blocks. Quite far. The stream's already been going on for almost 2 hours. Okay. Move this. Food. Grab some statistics about Ledger Outpost. Outpost. I think they're like in plains and deserts. Not deserts. Are they in deserts? Generate village generate biomes including. Oh, okay. Oh, that's better conditional. They can spawn top of peaks. Huh. I forgot about that when they added that. I don't think I've ever actually seen them directly on the peak. Ever seen one directly in the desert? Maybe. have a single chest, which is at the very top here. Each of these chests, each chest has a 1 in 5 chance of having the Century armor trim. Okay. So I kind of explained how to find it. Which one should we do next? Oh, we actually got kind of lucky. We actually did find one actually inside there. Pillager outpost. Let's try to find our desert temple. This is the same one. What the heck? Same one. I don't want the same one. Ancient cities. I could talk about how to find ancient cities, I guess. Kind of underneath of mountains. The center of the coast. You can actually tell that from looking at F3. Far inland. Go random corners and then search for a pyramid. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just gonna get other ones there nearby. Low erosion value. Mountain. I don't really say that because mountains actually do have quite a bit of erosion. Dimly lit. Okay, so in general, best way to find them is first find dark, deep dark. Low erosion value, which you can see here. I think it's this number here. F3. right side. For the E, for E stands for erosion, temperature, humidity. So erosion, temperature, humidity. The different ranges of noise value. Low numbers are also low actual value. Or 0 to 4 erosion. Okay. Erosion goes to 2 here, back to 3. So the very, very tip of a mountain is considered zero erosion, maybe, because maybe it's like already eroded off, so it can't erode it. Welcome in, Legan. Okay, it's erosion value of 2. Oh, it said road value of 2 here. Well, I don't know how helpful that is actually to find it. To find an ancient city, first you need to find the deep dark biomes because they only generate within them. Those can be found far away from oceans, usually on top of mountains, which have a low erosion value. And you can actually see this in the F3 screen with the C and the E right here. And the E's value, with E being erosion, which has values from 0 to 6. Oh, there's a flooded little one down here. Huh. Then you have to dig yourself down below Y level 0, because only here can you actually find the deep dark biome. Then you'll just have to search down here and hope to find an ancient city. I don't know if there's really any other easy way to find ancient cities. Oh, this is actually naturally generated one. We spawned one. Okay. That's ancient city. We try finding a desert temple again. Oh, stand one. But under warm mountains. Warm mountains? Warm mountains. I know they say they spawn like in the center of continents, which means they're far away from edges. Could also mention that they don't spawn in and they will never spawn underneath of oceans or swamps. Okay, desert here. Did I do desert village or desert? Desert pyramid. Here. Here somewhere. Dang, why are they all like hidden? Oh, there's an entryway down here. Okay, that's not a very good one. Literally can't see that one. Let's find something else. I guess we can talk about how to find shipwrecks. Shipwrecks you just fly over water. Oh, there's a ocean. No, that's a rune pearl. Oops, bumped my mic. Oh, there's a just shipwrecks. A big ugly patch. Oh, it must be a different biome. Oh, it's a desert. Chunk of desert in the center. Whoa, kind of cool. Must be a badland. Road badlands. Yeah. Okay, shipwrecks over there. Let's record this. Those are pretty cool to find in survival. This is so laggy. And you can find shipwrecks just by flying over top of the ocean. And you can find shipwrecks just by flying over top of the ocean and seeing them sticking. Like, the harder to see them. Here. Oh no. And seeing them underneath of the ocean. Okay, let's go find. I recorded the loot from a shipwreck. Let's go find a ocean monument. Monument. 3,000 blocks away. That's far. This one's a better one. Yeah, let's load everything here. Won't lag while we're recording. So the ocean one, we have to talk about also, like killing them. Might as well get a sword, and looting didn't help us. Alright, there. Okay, that's all loaded now. Bring milk. Okay. More realist. So one's in the center, or one's each of these. An ocean mom, just fly over oceans and look for the light that is on the top of it. Then just come in, and all you have to do is mine in the very center here. And then right underneath is the Elder Guardian. You don't need to bring looting, since looting won't actually increase your chance of getting a template for one of these guys. Each monument has 3 guardians. The other 2 are in these 2 wings right here. So if we just go down, so if you just swim down and break into down here, you can find 2 of them. You can always use milk in order to remove the mining fatigue that they'll give you. And each Elder Guardian will have a 1 in 5 chance of dropping the Tide Armor trim. Okay, I think that's kind of all you need to know for that. Keep it kind of simple. Hey, welcome in, Pack. Yeah, I think most people would go after these things endgame, like after the dragon fight. But then again, you know, you might also get just a chance of getting one while you're like doing something else. That'd be cool. You know, not specifically going after all of them. Okay, so we did that. Bush Monument one. We look for another desert temple. Locate structure. Hey, what? Might be the same one. Yeah, it's the same one. Go somewhere else. PP negative. We did the stronghold, we did the woodland mansion, we did the pillager outpost, we did the pyramid. That was a nice one. For this, load up the area. That lag when I'm recording. Nothing much about the desert temples. Favorite one? I think I liked the eye one. It's pretty cool on the chest plate. What's your guys' favorite one? Oh, right there. Desert temples can be found in desert, easily found just by flying about. And once inside, you can just go ahead and mine yourself down right through here. And then once you get down here, you can just check the 4 chests. And you have a 1 in 9 chance of finding the dune armor trim. Hey, Stay. Welcome in, first time chatter. If you guys are new to the stream, be sure to hit the follow button. Okay, cool. Nice little villager over here. Oh, there's the camel. Pax's favorite is the rib one. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that the one that looks like a bumblebee when you put it on gold armor with netherite trim? Oh, this guy. Don't look too safe to have your house. What the heck? I can't be safe. You don't have a back door? Oh, I guess he does have a back door. Okay. Poor villager. Not gonna get very many customers to come to his shop. Lava out front. Okay, so we did the desert pyramid. Talked about percentages, yada yada. There to the jungle temple. Ancient city, where we talked about that one. Talked about Shipwreck. Okay, I think we can go to the nether now. block here. Portal. Oh, okay. I did record Bastion. How does the speedrunners find bastions? Turn up the render distance. Then they look for the entity count to jump up. Okay. To locate a bastion easily, turn on your F3. Then look where it says entity. Then look where it has the E for entity. Then turn up your render distance. Then come in here and turn up your render distance. And then when you leave it, you'll notice that the entity numbers should go up.
Closing parenthesis.
Whoa! Pat coming in with 100 biddies. Thank you so much. Helping out. Also get yourself closer to the biddy board. So your first 100 biddies. Nice. I'll have a special emote for that.
Closing parenthesis.
If you turn up your entity count and you don't see a large amount of entities, there's not one nearby. There's not one being loaded in. Okay, let's see where there's Bastion. Oh, it says only 100 blocks away. Oh, we'll try it here. Try a little ways away from here and see if it works. But if you do turn on and you see it jump to some higher numbers, like we got 44, we know there's one that's around here. Now if we turn down our FOV, the number in front of the 43 is going to tell us right now the entity count is low, but if we go ahead and turn up our render distance, the number all of a sudden jumps up to 43. That means there is one around here somewhere. I wonder why it doesn't show up. Just over here, right? Oh, because does it not render? Oh. I don't know why. Don't you need with your sim distance for the trick in your versions? I don't know. Sim distance is it's like where things get ticked and stuff. I feel like so stuff moves around. I don't think it affects entities. Now, if you go ahead and turn down your FOV, you can kind of pinpoint exactly where the entities are coming from. Notice the E and then right before the 43, as we swing over this direction and we point around here, you can see the number gets up quite high. That means there's a bastion over there. And it looks like it's a little bit lower than us. These are just... I just need to make your way over in that direction. These are the same strats that speedrunners use. I think I might just kind of explain to people how to do like basic looting and bastion. Once you do find it, remember to put on some gold gear so the piglins won't attack you, and keep boats ready. And keep lava as well as boats ready so you can stop the piglin brutes from killing you. Just plop down a boat right before it comes and hits you. Okay, anything else I need to talk about these? More information about looting bastions in this video here. I do got a whole video about looting bastions, so I don't know how much detail I want to go into. Trims have more practical purpose in the future. I don't think they'll have practical uses just because then, like I mentioned in today's video, I think people will be using a certain design rather than using one that they think aesthetically looks pleasing. But I'm sure they're going to come up with more in the future that probably will have uses. Like for upgrades and stuff like that. So they use that to detect bastions, but don't they use something else to detect spawners or other fortresses? Let me grab some more water, and then we'll continue recording. I'll grab some more water. Check out my other social links there, as well as on screen. Try to make sure I have plenty of water. Got a few more locations to forward. Be good to go. So I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back in about a minute, and I'll run a 1 minute ad break. Be right back. Alrighty. We made pretty good progress. I think we did all the ones that were like in the overworld. How does Diablo, how did their bonuses work out? Use a drink up. Note clip. And Hamburger has redeemed a stretch. We will stand up and stretch. If you guys want to, you can take part. You're gonna stretch like you're gonna wake up and do an arm stretch. Make sure to rotate those wrists. And we're also gonna stretch, touch our toes. I usually do it for at least 5 seconds. you don't stretch, you're more likely to injure yourself, pull a muscle stuff. And also rotate your neck. Sometimes you sit in front of a computer screen, your neck doesn't really rotate. Or some people actually, when they're like playing on their phones, they're kind of like slouching with their neck looking downwards. Imagine having your head kind of sitting off to the edge, quite heavy, a lot of strain on your back and neck. Always keep your neck above your spine. Thanks for the drink up, no one, as well as David. Because when you get more, you can get major bonuses like abilities or seeding different abilities. Honestly, a really neat system, huh? You think it would fit into Minecraft, or do you think it would just feel modded? Okay, we gotta do the shift F3. We gotta use this to try to find I think it's spawners, right? We're looking for spawners, which are file entities. Rendered ticks. Animal ticks, texture particles, UI. Let's look up how Minecraft speed run find fortress. That's the way to find fortress. Maybe emerald coated trims could be poison resistant. That's okay. You open up a pie chart. Now we go to entities. Or wait, where do I go to? Go to ticks. I think we already did look at ticks, right? And blocks? Right, maybe it's one, nope. One. No, how do I go back? Push 0? Oh. Oh, this one. What was that one? Level, okay. Go level. Now we can see block entities. Okay, so that's how we get block entities. Then if we do 2, we can see there's monster spawners. If we do, or no, then we lower down render distance. How do you update this? Maybe going back and forth again? So there's this mob sponsor here. Monster spawner sponsor. Yeah. Monster spawner here. I guess this don't change it. Wait, is there? This is the other one. Think about different buffs. Okay, so it definitely shows chest. And it does show the monster spawner. Let's see if I'm doing it through.
Entities. This is going to open a menu that says unspecified. It's quite common that instead of just saying unspecified, it says something like unspecified and chest. If that's the case, there's a chest within your 2 render distance. If you're playing on a server, this could be someone's base, or it could be a ruined portal if you're playing single player. If it already says mob spawner and you're certain that there isn't a mob spawner in your 2 render distance, here's how you fix it. So here we go. I'm in a single player world, my render distance is on 2, but mob spawner is already here. As I'm playing alone, the only way I can resolve this is by relogging. So I'm going to have to press escape to open the pause menu and save and quit to title. When I rejoin the world, I'm going to press shift and F3 and the pie chart has successfully been refreshed.
Oh, so he's saying that pie chart doesn't re-update unless you relog. Not that hard to believe. I mean, there's no spawner. The only spawner in the treasure one. This is not the treasure one. This is if it's bridge one. Hey Phoenix. Yeah, they could definitely do a lot of stuff with the armor, but I think they just went with aesthetics. Such riveting content, yeah. Gotta get the F3 thing to show us mob spawner. Look confused, vanilla without wiki. So let's try relogging and see if that does fix it. Okay. Shift 3. Okay, so now it doesn't show it. But then I think we just load chunks.
Fresh. Now I'm on a multiplayer Minecraft server, and my render distance is on 2, but instead of it saying 100% is unspecified, it's saying 100% is a block entity that I've previously found. This is the same issue as before, it just looks a little different on servers. But rather than needing to reload to fix this issue, quite simply press F3 and then open the debug menu again with the pie chart, with shift and F3. Now it'll say unspecified. Now we're back in the world, and the next step is locating a mob spawner. Let me show you how to do that. Make sure you are stood somewhere in the middle of your chunk borders. Don't be like right on the edge because it could bug it out. Now press escape, go to options, video settings, and up your render distance by 1. Then let it all render, make sure it's fully rendered, and do the same thing. You're going to continue to up your render distance until mob spawner pops up, by 1 every time so you know exactly how many chunks away this mob spawner is. I'm now on 17 render distance and my mob spawner has just popped up in my pie chart. I know that there is a mob spawner 17 chunks away from me. So I'm once again going to press escape, options, video settings. I'm going to put my render distance to 1 lower than where I found the mob spawner. So if your mob spawner was 12 chunks away, set your render distance to 11. For me it was 17, so I'm going to set mine to 16. Now you need to refresh the pie chart by relogging or just opening the menu again if you're on a server. I explained how to do this just a minute ago. Now when you open your pie chart, you should no longer see mob spawner. If you do, it means you've upped your render distance too fast. What you need to do is do that previous step again, making sure it's accurate.
Thanks. Speedrunners must have like shortcut keys that
make
it goes really fast.
Render distance too fast. As my render distance is 16 chunks and I know there's a mob spawner 17 chunks away, if I cross to another chunk, I know that one of these is guaranteed to show mob spawner. So it's a process of elimination. Let's go through each chunk and wait for mob spawner to pop up. Eventually it will. Okay, it's right here. So we know that in 16 more chunks this way, there is a mob spawner. This can mean one of two things. There's either a treasure bastion or a nether fortress, as those are the only places in the nether where a mob spawner will spawn. So let's hop into spectator mode and fly this way. Let's see what we find. This is 16 chunks later.
If I open this to land, will that...
And as you can see, there's a nether fortress right here. Now you just need to search the nether fortress until you find the blaze spawner, which for me is right here. If you run into a treasure bastion instead of a nether fortress, it hasn't not worked. It's just locating the nearest mob spawner. This means it could be a magma cube spawner or a blaze spawner. You have no way of controlling that. Now here's a couple things to keep in mind. First of all, while using this trick,
let's try relogging. Buy stuff with money. You guys talking about sniffer now? Garbage lab at 200 distance. Oh, it's sea farm. Oh, I see. Sea farm. I think about the sniffer's new seed. Okay, we know it's pretty far out. Does it wait for the whole thing to load? Actually, yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to record the video. Blew your CPU. Now locating a fortress without the seed is a little bit more difficult than doing a bastion. What you want to do is press Shift and then F3. Pull up this pie chart. What you want to do is press F3 and G and stand inside of the chunk shown here. Then press Shift and F3, which will pull up this pie chart in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Then you want to select the tick one, which is pushing the number 2 on the keyboard. Then you want to select the level 1, which is 1. So press the 1 on the keyboard. Now I want to select the block entities, which shows up as pushing 3. And then once we are in this pie chart here, it might say unspecified, but if you're loading a chest like I'm loading that chest over there, it shows that there is a chest being rendered around me. So you can actually see chests. You can actually know there's a chest near you without actually seeing it. But what we're looking for is a monster spawner. What we're going to do is go into our render distance and increase our render distance until... And we're going to increase our render distance by 1 each time. Until... And then load in Then exit out of that and load in all the chunks until we actually see a monster spawner appear. You can see mine actually appeared up. Now it says monster spawner. We know that there is a monster spawner within 22 chunks in one of the cardinal directions from where I'm standing. Now we go ahead and we're going to lower down the render distance back by 1, like so. And now we're going to reset the pie chart by relogging in single player. In multiplayer, all you have to do is close your F3 and reopen it. And reopen it again. Now we can go ahead and press Shift and F3 again. And now you can see the pie chart does not show the mob spawner because we just lowered our render distance. We can figure out which direction it is from me just by hopping over one of these chunk borders. So if we go over here and hop over this chunk border and walk over here, you can see I just happened to choose the correct location and it appears on screen. Otherwise, you just have to keep doing this for all 4 cardinal directions. So we know it is directly this way. Total of 21 chunks. See how close we are to it. $800 negative worked. I wonder if it's finding this. Command isn't always correct. I think it's negative 14. So it says it's this way. Another 400 blocks that way. I mean, it's possible. Possible. Kitty corner. It also says 900. Go back to our spot again, see if we can. Maybe we should count the chunks out. Where's that bastion? Three blocks away, okay. Negative 9. Oh, there it is. We were over here, right? Yeah. We think it's 22 chunks. This 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, That's 22 chunks. Oh, there it is. No, that's a bastion. Oh. Did it find the other one? Oh, it did. Okay. Okay, that's why I was messed up. So I went exactly 22 chunks out, and I actually found the spawner. It wasn't actually another fortress. There is a chance that you do find the spawner, which is part of the treasure bastion, and it's this magma cube spawner right here. Which can be a bit unlucky, but can be helpful for you to find. The netherite upgrades, which are in these chests here. Okay. Okay, that's how we could find the fortress. Hey, Sylv. We're trying to do a little video kind of showing how to find each of the different templates easily in survival. We're using like the speedrun strats of finding bastions and spawners for the other fortress. Have you done a video on all the F3 key options yet? I have not. I just go to the Wikipedia. Sometimes I might make different reference to F3 things, just the useful ones. Right now we're trying to find the bash. Oh look, there's 2 brutes right there. Wait, there's 3 brutes. Dang. That'd be a scary spot to get stuff from. Yeah, let's go somewhere else and try this again. Three. Okay, there's definitely one here. I wonder if we can do like F3 plus T or something. Eight. Okay, it's 100 some blocks away. F3 plus D. Or what's the other one? F3 plus. Okay. I'll relog. I don't know how the speedrunners do it. Maybe they have some mod that does that. Oh, why is the bot talk about controller? Did you say controller? Both the spots are talking. Let me just double check, make sure I don't have my other. Man. It's timer. Uh, um, hmm. I wonder what timers I'm using. Okay, Streamlabs chat bot. I don't think I'm using that anymore. Streamlabs using his Steam Stream controller. Let me see if that's on there. Controller. Using Steam controller now production. Are those word for word? Those two. Or yeah, it's hard to tell them apart. Like they're verbatim. Okay, let me just turn off everything. I think I use my Streamlabs chatbot just for monitoring. If you guys know there's anything else like that happening, let me know. Okay, let's do Shift F3. Oh, yeah, there's definitely one here. What are the percentages? Oh. I guess it's how much is taken up. I went to a different location and I'm doing it again and I just found one. I'm going to do the same thing again, lower my render distance by 1 and relog. Now we'll just walk in one direction. So don't seem like it's in that direction. Try this direction over here. Nothing over there. Try over here. Nothing. Let's try over here. Well, can't find it either way. Never played Terraria. Huh, I wonder why we can't find it. Oh, it's in this corner. Oh, wait. Nah, I never played Factoria. So it seems that it was actually on a diagonal chunk. That means it's definitely off in this direction, and since we're only a render distance of 4, it should be just over here. So traveling over in this direction, we actually found the fortress. That was actually pretty hard. I don't know how speedrunners do it so fast. Okay, let's record the part about finding. I think they have some tools that help them, like shortcut commands and stuff. You just go and loot through the fortress until you find these chests in the hallways. Each one has a 1 in 21 chance of having the ribbed armor trim. I've never seen speedrunners actually log out to reset their pie chart. So I think they have something else that makes it reset it. That or they just because you have to figure out where it's at. Then you have to downscale. Muscle memory, spawn machine is on level, fill in every hole, prevent them. Got that dream luck of finding upgrade tab. Especially when I put it right in there. Watching it makes my brain melt. How long did you get used to the control scheme? Like the controller setup? It did take a little while. So, you know, like the moving, I got used to this pretty fast, right? Because I've kind of get used to that. This takes a little bit longer, and going up and down, remember which is which. I try to do it like I would remember on my mouse. Like everything that's mouse related is on my right hand, like where I normally have my mouse. And then everything that's like left hand is on my left hand. That's kind of how I started out. And then I kept adding stuff. Like inventory is on my right hand. Like F3 is over there. I can't remember what these other buttons do. Chat's over there. Crouching and jumping, that was kind of hard. Actually, I think I originally had it opposite. I had this one crouch. This one was jumping. But then, like some things are hard to do. Like you have to like, you know, hold down like a couple buttons, maybe like right click or something. It wasn't really possible, so I had to switch some stuff up. Mix the drink up, Barry. It's like anything. It's like, how did you get used to your mouse and keyboard, right? By practice. The foot controller is really easy to get used to. Because I just set it to like the normal movements. Up and down, you sometimes forget. But like rotating, that's all like very intuitive. What is left to record? Oh, we gotta do the End City stuff. Is there anything else about the fortress? Summary portion. I do have to record a summary portion. I kind of want to integrate this into the video. But I think I'm gonna like do the video in a style where I start with the easiest and I work way up to the hardest. That way people watch like the end of the video and see the rarest, like easiest common to rarest templates. Then I'm probably also going to talk about like this stat, which is how many we found in 10,000 by 10,000 area. And then that will kind of explain like how common it is. If you want to post me a clip, you can post it on my Discord and ping me. Live. I think what's next is doing the end dimension one. And ship. I'll have to do like an intro and outro and stuff like that. But we'll do all the main stuff. Sometimes I'll edit the video, and then after edit I'll see like, oh yeah, I should mention this, I should mention that. I don't always get everything in the first go, especially since I don't write like a script or anything. I just kind of make it up as I go. So, set block here, portal to the end dimension. So we have to find NC. NC is pretty easy. Locate I don't have an enter key on my, that's the only downside. I don't have an enter key on my controller. Let's give ourselves night vision, just make better recording. Actually, which structures have debugs? Wonder like which of these actually have chests inside them. Streamer loot luck. There you go. Here's a different one. This one with the opening at top as a chest. Tip as a chest. How do you distinguish these two together? From the outside, look the same, I think. I guess it has less windows. Realize there's only those. This one, ship, and one at the top. Okay, let's see if we can put that to test. This is a decent sized one, so we should be able to find all the different variations. The one with less windows, they should have a chest. Okay, I mean, it has to have 2 windows, right? So this one shouldn't have a chest. These should also not have a chest. No, they do have a chest. Oh yeah, it's the one missing windows there. Okay, so that one does have a chest. Nothing up there. Let's check out that one should have a chest. That one should have a chest. Yeah. That one should have a chest. Yep. That one should not. Nope. That one should. Does. It's also the one that. Yeah, it's that. Oh, that's actually very helpful. Minecraft does not have an official wiki. It's only a. I don't know what do you want to call it. Fandom? Can't remember. They keep changing their name and purchasing different stuff. Entities just fly throughout to the end dimension, and not all of these little rooms here will actually have chests inside them. So ones you will definitely, well, the structures that will definitely have chests are the ships here, which will have 2 chests here, and any of these rooms that have just 2 windows and no windows on this side. Each of these will have a chest inside. And these rooms that also have this and the rooms that have this opening at the top right here where they have stairs going down, these will also have chests. And each chest will have a 1 in 25 chance of having the Spire armor trim. I don't think there's any other really secrets you need to know about looting them. No one says gotta go. Thank you. To have a great stream, Array, and chat. Thanks so much, no one. Dude, hanging out. Staircase. Yeah, it seems like it's just those three. No backseat Englishing. You could correct my English. I'm trying to become better at my spelling and pronunciation of words. Does any large game have any official wiki? I mean like the actual Wikipedia? I think like most games have a Wikipedia page. But I don't know how they're related to the fandom one. Okay, so we record that one. I think we got them all, right? Go into the other world. Hey, Joel says, do they spawn? You have to craft them. So far, they have not popped up anywhere naturally in the game. Okay. We looked at both types of bastion, talked about probabilities of both types. The strongholds, talked about how to find bastions, we talked about how to find strongholds, 2 different types, tests within them. Actually, all 3 types. 1 type doesn't produce any. Talked about how to find woodland mansions, and which chests to look into, and probabilities. Talked about how to find villager outposts, probabilities, desert temples. We didn't do desert pyramids, did we? Oh yeah, we did actually. Yeah, we did eventually find one. So with that, how to find them, jungle temples, how to find them, how to loot them, ancient cities, how to find them, how to loot them. Well, yeah. I didn't talk about the warden, but okay. That's something I might want to talk more about. End City is pretty simple. Oceanwide is simple. Did all that. Shipwrecks are simple. Fortress a little bit harder. We talked about that. We all talked about the Bastion. We talked about that one over there. That's a ton of combinations, yeah. A chest. Use a ticket with some materials in it. Says there's a tool that allows you to make difference in the way Minecraft version code allow you to make different by the way. What do you mean there? I live. That's one thing I didn't talk about is how to kind of avoid the warden. Record that really quickly. We'll get the most of this recorded. And we'll get it edited down and we'll see if there's anything else I should mention. Okay. Do, okay. Structure. E. Self-night vision. There it is. Oh, it's the same one we had last time. Go over here. Sure. Here's a chest. Gonna say some basic stuff like crouch and let's record. Oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully it was recorded before. Because I pushed a button on my keyboard. When you are looting in the ancient cities, make sure you're always crouching to not activate the sensors or shriekers and summon in wardens. Also place in wool around any chest before opening it up to reduce the chance of being heard. Is that pretty much it? That's kind of all there is to it. Let me just double check, make sure my recording did work. When I push record, it's the F9 button on my keyboard. But there's actually a lock button, which stops F3 keys from working. If I accidentally push the lock button, and then I push the record button, it doesn't actually record. Oh yeah, it looks like I did record the end dimension. How long is it? 1 minute, 50 seconds. See how loud this is to you guys. Oh, I guess I don't actually have to play it. I can just watch it. Oh yeah. Okay, I did record all that. Okay, so it looks like we recorded basically how to get every single one. That'd be kind of cool. Just do a video of showing each of the designs. Should I stand over here? I think I could just. It's a little bit jumpy. My FPS. Oh, just because of all the entities. Yes, frames are still pretty awful. That'd be kind of cool, just to go up and down each row from all. That's pretty bad on frames. It's lower render distance. I guess you could turn this down. No, still doesn't help. Check out a seed for you. You can ask my Discord. I'm sure other people would be willing to help you out. But we still don't add full turtle armor. Already made textures for it. Huh. If I try sodium or lithium, I'm playing with snapshots. I don't want to constantly add mods every time I play a snapshot. But if you're playing a full version, that would be good. Like when I play Raised Grid, I have that. It does help a lot. So I think we pretty much completed all that. We also did the math on this. Got these little X's. Both builds, fabric works, snapshots. We sorted these, so the easiest one to get is down here. Not necessarily the easiest one to get in survival, but the one that's most common in the area in the world. Is probably pretty opinionated about which ones people think is easier to get and stuff. Fabric slaps so hard, it's a shame. Forge has a stranglehold on modding. That's like anything. Stuff gets improved, people come up with new designs. There are links to all armor trims showcase. No. There's a link to this world if you want to download this world. It's on my video that I put out today. It would be interesting if other people like kind of sorted these how they thought it was harder to get. I am curious. I feel like statistically, like mansions are hard, strongholds are just kind of common. Other drop points are pretty tough, but when it comes to stuff like desert pyramid versus jungle temple, like kind of if you get any of these, you need to have like elytra. So I don't know what to think about that. Do you think stop the stream on how much time? Well, usually I stop the stream when my throat starts getting sore, which it is. And we did complete what we wanted to. We completed most of the recording, which is great. We'll probably find somebody to raid. If you guys haven't already, check out all my social links from there up on the screen, also in the chat. Stick around, we're going to be raiding a fellow streamer. If you haven't already seen my video that I posted onto YouTube this morning, check it out. Covers a lot of different questions that people had about the new trim armor. It's only a 10-minute long video. Goes into great detail and all of that. Let's see. Who's all streaming today? Quite a few people. How about we raid Cup Fan? I think he's just starting a stream. We haven't raided him for a long time. And he's doing speedrunning. We were just trying out some speedrunning techniques. So let's go ahead and drop Cup Fan a raid. Let's see if we get all 41 of you guys to join in the raid for Cup Fan. If you don't know who he is a fellow Twitch streamer, also a Minecraft YouTuber. He does Minecraft. He's doing some Minecraft speed runs. We're just trying out some speedrun techniques, so very appropriate. And he, like I said, does YouTube videos, and he also is a Hermitcraft member. Then we get all 41 of you guys to join in the raid for Cup Fan. Very chill and enjoyable person. Lucky enough to be able to play with him. We will drop him a raid. If all you guys could copy that raid message. We're going to paste it into his stream. Also throw in some other hype emotes. I have a bunch of them.